Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that. Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to the show. Another weekend, another triple treat. And people, indeed, we're looking forward to this one to be a very good triple treat. Yeah, man. Trusting that everybody's doing well and everybody's doing all right. Trust that you had a wonderful week. Yeah. And we are happy to be here. We are happy to be here on the show. Yeah, man. So big up yourself, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Big up yourself. Yeah, big up the persons on Facebook. Much respect, enough respect. You know what I mean? So a whole lot of things, people. You have World Cup football. You have Champions Cup. Just no football happening in Jamaica right now and in the world. Yeah? Some exciting encounters on tomorrow. You can't afford to miss it. So we basically wanna, chime in on that and discuss the whole football thing. World Cup coming up. What are your predictions? Yeah, man. Time to predict. Who is going out on the limb to make that prediction? Who will it be? Who will it be? Are you ready? Yeah. So, and of course, a bag of things happening at the JFF. a bag of things, the crocus bag of things. Yeah, man, a whole lot of things happening. So moves been made, big moves. Cory Burke about to make a big move as well. Yeah, man, a whole lot of things happening at the football world. A whole lot of things, man. So we want to talk about that. Yeah. Where should I start? Big encounter tomorrow, no, people. Big encounter. Manning Cup face off. Manning Cup showdown. The big one, man. The big one. Not Manning Cup. Champions Cup. Champions Cup, I'm talking. And that one. Competition them so close. So there will be this enthralling encounter in the Champions Cup. Yeah. So the Doncaster Cup teams will go up against the Manning Cup team. Yeah. And one of the mouth-watering contests is the showdown between Clarendon College and Mona High. Yeah. That should be an equally good one. You know what I mean? Clarendon College unbeaten in the rural area competition. Mona High, only defeat is to Kingston College after a stout performance, but it's a Champions Cup. Country versus town. What say you? Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is what this is what people like. You know? Hey, listen, this town versus country, you know, a long time this will come from, you know, people. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. So this country versus town controversy will never end, you know, because the Champions Cup is set up to, you know, produce something like that. Big up Awkward Sanya. Big up Toki. Man said True Blue JC must win. Rob Smith, big up yourself. You know, Fresh God in the building. Big up Capo. Remember I told you empty mailbox will get letter. Hey, you see you, Rob Smith, what you talk about? Me kind of have an idea what you talk about, you know. Fresh is saying one done, I want a Clarendon. You understand? Coach is like, we stop at 23.6. How the people them are going, bro? But, you know, 7 or no. Remember, 7 also active in a week again, you know. So, a bag of things are going on fresh. You know, a work thing. So, we have to just accept it as it comes, you know. Give thanks to the subscribers, them. Give thanks to the viewers. You understand? So, I just saw the thing said fresh. When we can do, we do. When we can't do, we just can't do. You understand? So, it is what it is at the moment. Yeah? So, it's just a 1-1 cocoa full basket moment at the time now, fresh. Enough things happen. Enough things. All right, so Mona versus Clarendon College. Fresh is saying I'm a one done, so they're gonna be taking another very good encounter. Manchester High versus Tats. Very good one. Hey people, you know I'm gonna try to go watch one of them games tomorrow. Yeah, man. If I have the Clarendon versus Mona, man. Yeah, man, we have to watch one of the games. That match they got big. You understand? That match is going to be huge. It's going to be big. Yeah. Jamaica College versus Mannings. Are the two blue team them buck up in two okay. So you say, who are the true blue? Who is the true blue in this one? Which one of the blue them are the true blue? Is it Mannings or is it JC? One college. Jamaica College versus Mannings. Then you have Kingston College versus Central. Are we going to be seeing any upset? Will we see any upset in this one? Do we see them taking any big scalp tomorrow? Can Mannings upstate? Can the town school maintain their dominance? Or will these country school come in and sort out the thing? Kevin Facey, we soon talk about that, man. We could just run off the show. My people are not coming in yet, and then we have to repeat things. So we just want to run off that part of the news here first. The encounters tomorrow in the Champions Cup. That's where things are happening tomorrow. Champions Cup. Yeah, man, big up yourself at Chile. We're there. You get a week off from the whole prediction, you know, at Chile. So you got to rejuvenate and forward again, you know, because you're not going so good enough. Yeah? Fresh tell me what you say, my bleaching cream finishing them. And I don't want to freshen up. All right, people. So let's jump over to Cory Burke. Listen, quick and fast. Cory Burke, New York Red Bulls finalizing a deal to sign Cory Burke. So New York Red Bulls is the thing. They are finalizing a deal to sign Jamaican international forward Cory Burke. You know, and this is what sources close to MLS soccer is saying. You understand? The deal will be for 2 seasons with an option for 2025. So Burke, who turns 31 in the winter, has spent his entire MLS career with the Philadelphia Union. He just wrapped up his most efficient season with 7 goals and 5 assists in 1,177 minutes. I saw the MLS calculate that thing. And minutes them do it by how much work you put in per minute. Now, Cory Burke has mostly been a rotation player during his time with the club, but had a stint in 2018 where he was the first choice centre forward. Burke has 25 goals and 8 assists in 93 career MLS appearances, and that's 38 starts. He has 7 goals in 27 appearances with the Jamaica Reggae Boys. You know what I mean? The Union declined Burke's 2023 contract option, making him a free agent. So basically, them not renew him contract from what we're hearing. And he's now a free agent. And the Red Bulls swooped in and get a deal agreed early in free agency. Burke was a key squad player in their run MLS 2022, where they lost to LF, that's Los Angeles FC on penalties after a 3-3 tie. Made a big impact off the bench throughout all the MLS Cup playoffs run. Yeah, man. He was very good off the bench. Even in the finals there, he made things happen for Philly. The move could open up another pathway to time for U.S. Youth International homegrown Quinn Sullivan, who is already in the first team. Philly also have a few highly rated forward talents breaking through the second team, like Venezuelan Youth International Jose Riasco and Academy product Nelson Pierre. So the club have plenty of options to replace Burke's minutes behind starters Michael Ure and Julian Carranza. So this is the thing for Cory Burke at the moment. A rare move by Red Bulls. The Red Bulls signing Burke is a surprise, according to the reports, as the club have rarely even featured players over 26 in the last few years. That's interesting. Let alone sign a player who already turned 30. The Red Bull ethos is to build around young players, and the club had just 2 players over 26 play minutes, Aaron Long and Rihanna Mera, the latter of which made 1 start. Under head coach Gerard Strubber, the philosophy has been further heightened. So yes, that's a big surprise. Phil Jones, big up yourself, you know. Where did they, Phil Jones? New York Red Bulls signed David Jensen in 2020, then 28. But the goalkeeper seldom played. Mark Ratsowski in 2019, then 29 is the best example of the last time the club made a significant addition over the age of 26. Is this a big move or a bad move for Cory Burke based off Red Bull's history? You know what I mean? So I hope this work out for Cory Burke. But I mean, sign a contract even if you don't play, you don't know things set. You be getting your at the end of the, you know? The move also doesn't shut the door on potential return for Brazilian forward Elias Manuel. They said that Red Bull remains in talks with Gamera over permanent transfer. The Red Bull declined Monoel's purchase option with the hope of negotiating it down and reaching a new agreement with the Brazilian club. So, Burke signing is the first move in free agency to be reported, and the club could be the first signing made official after free agency open on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Is this a good move for Cory Burke? Is this a good move for Budge Banton? Yeah? Well, let's see what this club will do. I mean, Cory Burke is a very hard-working player. You know what I mean? Very talented, hard-working. You know what I mean? So, he's an asset to any team that he plays for at the moment, you know? So, it's indeed a big gather this for our cup for, you know, New York Red Bulls. But the only flaw to that is, will, big up yourself, Devon, will it be a situation where he will just be taken and play no ball? I don't think so. Based on Cory's quality, he'll definitely play. All right, so that's the deal with Cory. What say you? You think it's a good move? Is it a good move for Bojo? Is it a good move? Is it a good move, people? Talk up, no man. All right, so there are no takers there. Let's move over to the JFF. We're moving on nicely. JFF making big moves. What you say? I'm looking to fly. What that mean actually? It's a Red Bull settings. Red Bull give you wings. I guess so. Guess I'm gonna continue to fly. Ghana Red Bulls. All right, that don't sound bad. Yeah, man, we pick it up actually. All right. JFF. JFF people. What really happening? JFF means business, you know. You know, so what go on? Where's the J? Big striker, you mean? Running from them. Big up to Dre anyway. That. Duckland, big up. Big up, Duckland. Yeah, man, we're there. RR, triple treat, our World Cup, eat all you can. Right now, I pure football. Right now, no. I will be, a matter of fact, I'm thinking about going out to Sabina Park. I'm not thinking about it. I will be going to Sabina Park. So, we're going to set up all our things and equipment and ensure everything up and running because we're running out. You know what I mean? We say we need England flag on the seat. No, sir. No Phil Jones. I'm not doing it, Phil Jones. No Phil Jones. Everybody by now is supposed to know my team. The 5-time champion. You know what I mean? Baller kick, pick up yourself. I think they said the clubs was working out a contract with him, you know? Yeah, man, things are going. He should be moving to Red Bull. He should be moving to Red Bull as a free agent. Jay must glad World Cup reach and him can run from iPad. Yeah, Jay glad, man. Jay Empek and the others, Jason. Everybody glad. And get a little break for the Chelsea. Heartbreak. Oh, them the name the Chelsea now, Chelpan. Jay, anyway, that Chelpan on the name, Bridget. Chelpan. I don't see again. Pan. Yeah, baller kick. Brazil, man. Coach's desk need a June loads of footy this weekend and beyond. Come on, RR. Hey, listen to me, man. Uno have to help this thing happening, you know. Uno make these things happen, you know. And we put in the work for you people. So right now, when you say RR, you send out a June. Yeah, man, footage are gonna come out wicked this weekend, man. Pure footage. Yeah, man. Pure footage. Yeah, man. Hey, June, I like the June thing still, you know. When I was at character games, I was watching all the June thing go operate. I mean, I tell you, say, the June nice, man. Yeah, man, the sky shot them bad, man. But we not on a June, I know enough. We're going to see probably that the next thing on the list to get a June. Help us to get some aerial footage. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But you don't know, we have the equipment them set up to get the nice shot. We have everything to get the nice interviews and all of that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. We want to take in one of them match them, man. I think me got the Mona. The Mona Clarendon College match. That should be a very good one. When I'm coming to Jamaica, I could take a DJ on Joe for your code. Oh, you mean Tokyo? Big up yourself, man. Respect. Yeah, we like that shell shot. Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah, so. Yeah, man, back to the JFF argument now, people. JFF are going to bag of things, you know. If MPA man then could shoot Aberview. Yeah, I true Rob Smith. You say like that Shelly shot there. Hey, you're not easy, you know. I want to leave me a Shelly, you know. Yeah. What you mean? Yes, The man them are going like a bag of things, baller kick. Yeah, man. Right now, new Gensec in Dennis Chung, who decide to get president said they have to clean up the name of the JFF. So defamation suits a roll out. I've got to check with inbox if we get any letter, because J-Ross, big up yourself. Hey, World Cup, I drought some people back, you know. Man like J-Ross in the man, like man go up on a hiatus at his back. Ball kick at the same thing. So the World Cup, I drought the people. But before we get into the World Cup discussion, Dennis Chung ensures people them can't talk no bad things against the JFF. You can criticize, but ensure if you are coming with any criticism, you have proof. And just let me put this out there. If when we check my inbox and the letter is there and the request is made saying for me to provide certain proof based on what I said, the fact of the matter is, if I don't provide any proof, it's still good. You understand? And based on what is happening, the bloggers them kind of in the safe, you know. You understand? But right now, we still have to be very skillful in how we carry out certain things. You understand? We still have to be responsible. So, I'm going to check my inbox if me get any letter asking me to provide proof so that no defamation no come around the street here. You understand? But all in all, I think the vloggers should be safe. Yeah? I think the vloggers should be safe. But still be responsible in how we deal with the thing, you know? So the thing said. Yeah, we have to say allegedly. Where's the formula? We have to add that allegedly. According to reports out there, or allegedly, we heard. Hey, formula. A long time you talk about that something in a formula. It's been a while you've been talking about this formula that we as vloggers have to be responsible. And when you start to allegedly, people them laugh off of you. You understand? But you see it come back around now. Everybody want to use the term allegedly in formula. Boy, may I tell you, that's why we have to be responsible from day one, you know. That's why we have to be responsible from day one. You understand? So JFF has no problem with the pressure of criticism, but ensure so when they are criticized, it's coming from a place of facts. You understand? So yeah, them can't stop the criticism because these moves that they are making right now in the Duckland is as a result yeah, man, that's why I say we're all right, you know, in a baller kick. We're all right based off, yes, that aspect of it, what you're saying. So we're not, well, I'm not worried at all. You know, I'm not worried. Bloggers, let all these new moves possible. Let them pull up socks and fire new. So now that me I say RR, these moves that are being made right now, it is because of we the vloggers who have been lamenting. And we, you see, we now get credit for them something, I know. But as a man, say something, people are going to talk about defamation suit. I put it to all and sundry that listen and care about the clippings to the Federation, that they talk about the good ideas that come forth through these excellent platforms. Yeah, Dre, you say it too. Yeah, man. So people will understand that you cannot only talk about you wanting defamation things to come at us when we are the ones who provide. You understand? Well, man, you have planned to sue Christie too, you know, allegedly. Based on what Cristiano Ronaldo do. Allegedly. Hey, listen to me. We bring forth them ideas a long time. Say, JFF should get competent, qualified personnel for positions in the JFF. So because Adidas come on board now and look like things are election are come up next year and them thing there, you want to start put into perspective what we have been saying. So you hear now Chris Daring is coming on board, Dennis Chung is the new whatever, and they have been engaging other persons out there. Let me tell you, they have been trying to get other persons out there to come on board. I kid you not. So they have been listening to us people and they have been understanding the stuff that we have been saying, and she said it make real sense. No nonsense. A real sense it make. So putting a team like this together with these competent persons will put, especially the stature that these persons have, will, you know, say the whole JFF is marred by maladministration. People out there have been saying all of that. They have been incompetent and they have been saying that they have been this and they have been that. So because of the new chapter that is coming to unfold in the new year with a new coach, them get big bad coach with them one team, coaches and all of that, more professional setting. You understand? And it seems like the coach will be having his own selection committee. So JFF is basically trying to, or they are doing it. They're getting some people of stature to lift back the moral and the stature of the JFF. And that's a big move that they are doing. Big moves they're making. So we have to compliment them on that. Them are take with advice. Are we tell no? Are we have said them thing a long time? Don't think it, people. Don't believe that it's an epiphany. They just went to bed and they wake up with this great inspiration. Nah. Listen, hey, family, you know what I think with them though? We have the ideas. They make we talk over months and period, yeah? And then, before long, them just come up with the thing because you don't want it look like, oh, we are listening to vloggers, you know. You know? They don't want to believe like the time when we are saying these things, they act that time. And then it look like, oh yeah, but it can't escape. I always see him one. We have to get with props. Don't formula? Yes, man. Not even let me get into the comments again and see what's happening. Not even I flow the vloggers now and get me now tell them, man. Just because JFF incompetent, allegedly, that's why them take so long to roll out the defamation. Because some of the things that were being said about them without proof on YouTube. Yep. And when me ask them question in a formula, I am seen as an agent of JFF. When me ask what's the proof, when I have proof for them something there, people in the comments, coach, I work for JFF. JFF buy you out. Nobody can buy me out. After me not for sale. Can't buy me out. After me not for sale. I want to get that from. We talk the truth. And we're balancing our reasoning. We now take no side. But if you ever tell me, say, I'm on this, and you not proof, don't tell me that. Come with proof, brother. Come with proof, sister. And that's my fairness in my reasoning. Me not go on the side. So yeah, formula. Me get my fair share beating, you know. So me an agent. Real baller, don't get shook means vloggers need to be responsible, but vloggers kept the relevant when they couldn't sponsorship, not even from what I'm hearing, JFF believe that we cause and concerns that they have, because what persons have been saying is that would have allowed them not to be getting any sponsor. And before we come on YouTube, before me come on YouTube, JFF new administration never have no sponsor. So I don't like say vloggers come on board and because of what they have heard, discussion, it cause you not to be sponsored. Absolutely garbage. It's not so it go. We come on board, there weren't any sponsorship. There weren't any sponsors. All right, we there and big Adidas sponsor go on. So we cause that. So give we props for that then, man. Big Adidas sponsorship go on. See it there. I wear 3 stripe them there. Oh, see it right there, so. See 3 stripe there. And see it up on the honor, so. Yeah, man. See 3 stripe them. I big Adidas sponsor. So give we credit for that then. So real baller, we are get flock to say that we are the cause, allegedly, why they have not been getting any sponsorship. So that's why the whole crackdown where persons want to, But I don't think anything is really wrong with that, because the fire is not going to stop, It's just that we have to be very responsible. Because our duty is to keep the federation accountable. You understand? That's part of my duty, to keep the federation accountable, because listen to me. See all the people in the diaspora, much ideas out there. Much ideas drop on these panels and the discussion. Come on, man, on go on like say what we do is not effective. Come on, JFF. What we do has been effective. Wanna listen? Wanna kind of skenge it and wait. I don't want the props come out, Oh, them look at you out there. Wanna think say we don't know nothing. Wanna think say we are look at you out. Careful. We are not look at you out. We are not look at you out. We're everything. Not take we for granted. You understand? Mm-hmm. Make we hope say we at least qualify as a side effect. Big up yourself, Tuffy Rudy. And that me I talk about Real Baller. Jaros, they're here to qualify the team because a World Cup in North America is lucrative for the people, but how much will go back into developing our football? That's a good question. Yeah, man, a whole percent we make around here, fresh God. Them a talk say. They know some of my ideas this. Y'all get big minds like a Chris Deering and a Dennis Strong, and more persons have been pursued. Come on, man, on the thing say when we sit down in our chair for hours, the thing say we just all we like talk. Because we have sense. And we mean the football well. So, yeah, that's the thing. But don't make them behave like say reposition and elevating. Some people have to be stepped on who you have been hearing and you use a lot of the advice and innovation that came from these platforms. Don't play with it. Of course, long time we are talking about these people. Use people that can affect or effect change in the JFF. You understand? Where's the formula? Formula, I laugh out this thing, you know. Formula, let me hear what you laugh about. Why you laughing, Formula? That what me say now. What I say, Formula? You know why you laughing at Formula? People you can call in to, you know, you can call in and let your voice be heard, you know. You know, we always have the line open for people to call in. Yeah. Although the JFF don't say it publicly, they are doing exactly what a good organization should do. Listen to everyone, bloggers and fans, take the best ideas and implement them. Exactly, you know, that we have a long time, Tuffy Rudy. That we have a long time. You know much ideas drop over here. Hey, over here, them places are football college, you know, sporting college, you know. And don't play with it. Mr. Rockford, agent. You think a joke, coach, but please understand why their people are coming on board now. North America World Cup money, did it? Yeah, that's true. And it's high, it's a perfect opportunity for some people. Yeah, man, them carve it out already, you know, them plan it, man. I feel like JFF put them neck on the chopping block now because if they mess up now, especially going, hey, ball kick, channel. I will say, people dead. Dead. Everything that you do will be scrutinized. And not just scrutinized, meticulously scrutinized. Herman Willis, big up yourself. Let us see. We don't want an English player, we want Jamaican players. Where's the fresh? Let them go on like them don't know. Every day we are beat the three stripe. A three stripe governance go on around here, you know. And when we depend the track vlog, you know, a Puma vibes go on over there, you know. Oh. Coach asks for props. JFF thinking you are making a movie. No, sir. I don't want a props on JFF. But then if you know, say some of the ideas where them are used now, I get persons of competence are ideas that we threw out long time ago, months ago. They say Adi was in the world good while now, but as you say, coach, vlogger. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who them bring in. Some of them need to go. All right, Seymour Roberts. Fresh said, true, bro. Long time people on the panel are ball for names that are going in now. But as Rob Smith say, it could be one of those things where people say, jump on the wagon, Adidas, World Cup up north. I mean, can make, if I know vlogger, the public wouldn't even know half the play. And that me I talk about, man. Believe yourself, microwave. Only one little youth in these areas. Road always get fixed during election here. That me I talk about. Yeah, we have to watch that too. So, hey, Fresh, Rob Smith, actually, we have to put, hey, right now, this having no medicine. The only medicine that is have to block the light. So it's not a tested glasses, But we are situated clearly. So don't think you can trick we. Don't think you can trick. I will listen, but I'm a very keen listener. And I like to deduct things, deduce things. Wicked man, what go on? Big up yourself. John Paul, big up yourself, JFF go on like them now, listen. But I bet them never miss a show. Yeah, man. You never know it was a college. I think our ends. So what the biggest learning era, wicked man, Chris? No, in the streets, man. Much knowledge you get in the street. So if we call it college, now we ends this, man. Remember, so we arena this, brother. Coach's desk arena, Man, them must set lawsuit for make sure you get no credit. Lawsuit a black and white, Back at the class, me have no subject. Hey, you see you, Chris? You something, man, Hey, wanna like up the live, people. Like up the live. I want go on. Only credit vlogger get a credit for call liar. Well, me no use credit still, Me just stick up my phone and dial, With a WhatsApp or straight. We not tap a pass. But the technical committee chair tried to make it seem as if we are the problem with JA football. When that? No, sir, we can't be the problem, Bridget. There's no way we can be the problem. We highlight what is happening, and we ask persons for solution when we have these discussions. Oh, we are going to fix it. As so comes people as say get some people come in to come help and we talk about them things week in, week out on the weekends triple treat. All of the videos are there, people. You can go and watch back. It there. We go through the whole constitution and said the things need to change. You need a refresher. Because if you come with policy have to implement so change can be effective. And when I say, man, we talk about all of them things a formula. So if that was being said, nah, that's not true. It's disingenuous. Finally, football start play upon YouTube under the quiet. Hey, I have to put up that comment. Big up yourself, Sir Smith. Professor Smith. Yo, we not support no swoosh. One swoosh we support and I want a Shelly wear. Just do it. What you say, Chris? Just do it. We're going for the light. Hey, listen, people, pause for a minute and just touch that like button. Just touch it. If you're driving, do not touch it. Keep your eyes on the road. When you stop, you can just touch it. Just keep listening, but don't touch it yet. Those who are driving. But once you're not driving, you're watching it on your 60-inch monitor, take up the phone, touch the like. It's still come in effect. You can only touch the like one time. If you have 50 account, just touch the like from the 50 account. Okay? Yeah, man. Formula Sport already have his defense. Without Rap Smith. Why not? Look here, man. You take over from Brain Drain. Hey, actually, no cuttings can go on, man. Hey, Formula, yes, sir, Rap Smith a deal with that. Hey, this is the place to be on a weekend, people. Weekends triple treat. Coaches this. You get laughter, you get fun, you get intellectual reasoning. Everything you get thrown here. Man, the Formula already have his defense. With all due respect, Your Honor. I only block part time. Oh my God. Boy, Ram Smith not easy at all. That one I which comment can beat this for the night? I don't know. But if a comment beat this for the night, trust me. But really good. Cameron Puma first boots me ever get was a Puma from me 8 last me till me a 14. Yeah man, in time the Puma then is strong, brother. I said the same thing to myself yesterday. Only when election come road start fixed and pipe start late. But things I comment where Rap Smith up your talking of formula because at that time would have pop up. Coach, do you think we will get Omari? Hey, that's a very good question, about the people I mean, as I have stated, John Powell, if Mr. Hallgrimson is a good negotiator, then certainly I would say yes. He has to present something, especially to a youngster like that, who Chelsea wants to put in their first team, and for him to be having like regular games. So yeah, I think we can get him once we tie up all the ends that needs to be tied up. No doubt. MPEC, you're glad the World Cup will start Sunday now because guess what? World Cup starting will take the pressure and pain of being a Chelsea fan. Ball of it, man. Just do it like Nike Air. Wicked man, burp. I would assume you have multiple contours. Rockfoot, that one the close to your formula, to your Rap Smith one, That one, that one the bad thing, After that, mother buy me a tempo from 2009. We last from 14 to 20. What a man wicked man. That's the only wicked man, Chris. Happy wickedness him talk. 50 account. Chappers watching hear that. Rock 40 was a late bloomer. I was a late bloomer. President clean house before election run. Couldn't the JFF waive or give vloggers the right to stream the girls' game if they couldn't get any media to carry the game? Probably no one approached them because we did not know that they would not be. And I doubt they would do that, you know. But as we said the last time in a real baller, I think we spoke about it on another show. That I mean everybody have them equipment. And we have good equipment that could have given good coverage. Guna have good equipment, coaches desk have good equipment. I am sure sports have good equipment. You know, this or that sports have good equipment. So we could have sorted out the thing, man. You understand? Get the Wi-Fi at stadium or up a catch channel and stream the thing. Of course, we could have do it. But then again, you have to pay money for that, you know. So if we had known that, we could have probably approached them for the rights fee. But it would have cost us a chunk still in a real ball. And it wouldn't be just like an approach like that. Based on how I know how these things go, you have to approach. You buy the rights. And then whatever you do streaming it, you recoup from that. Suppose JFF decide to say, yo, 5,000 US to stream the game or to buy the rights to the game. Yeah. And when they do that now, whatever you make from the stream, try and make back your money. And would it be something that is worth it? Because in truth and in fact, you don't make a lot of money from these streams. To be honest. So, I hope that answers your question, real brother. Omari will play ball because him did want forward for Cameroon match, but club said no. Yes. Okay, the youth there, they're on the right trajectory. The man foot take like 5 years to grow. Yeah. And probably leave out the carbine and the fertilizer, you know? Coach, him get him passport. Oh boy, man. Yeah, man. The man grow into him boots. Actually, my foot stop grow from 2009. I hope we get him. He's a star already. Yeah, man, a good baller. We will be on the lookout for any foolishness we are going, man. Of course, we are look out because we want the thing run smoothly. And if we don't want we talk negative, I mean, not to say negative, to criticize some of the shortcomings. Let me use that term. If you don't want us to criticize the shortcomings, please do what you need to do to ensure that things run smooth. You understand? Don't play with it. Because I'm going to say, don't ask me that. Real baller, you think them really want to pay the vloggers? I know so it go, man. We would have to buy the rights. Have to spend money to make back money, man. You think say them would have you think it would have cost? We would have to pay the money for the rights. Coach, me not check in for a while. How it go? You did watch the match down in Africa. The camera, yeah, me watch part of it, man. It wasn't a bad game. Hey, wanna notice from the game played Jamaica versus Cameroon and the result. Yeah, we not hear nothing from Robert. Robert, I want to go on, Robert. You just gone in hiding. Cataract was here to listen and play the music, you know. I would deal with him case, you know. But we not hear from Robert. Want to Robert. Try to this Mother Earth. KW Media. The streaming comes with sponsorship rights and a lot of business. Yeah, man. So I hold for money, you know, just get up and say, all right, me I go stream the game here. JFF, this does one blind with those two friendlies. 5K US, richest route, I go sell off them whole inventory. Exactly. Them JFF are mad people. Shit, me. Tell them to sue me. Look for me at Flatbush. What evidence do you have, real baller, that they're mad? You have to come with proof. JFF, you understand that every federation get criticized. Of course. Hey, remember Cataract read the thing with how them deal with the coach base of not picking Firmino, you know. Remember? So Brazil people them serious about them Firmino. You understand? So of course everybody get criticized. And you see, again, I'll reiterate, they don't have a problem with it. They just don't like when it probably got too deep. Some wounds, you know? Virgin, who say Firmino? Firmino, Virgin. All right, Roberto. I mean, I know where you are here. Hey, look, I get Spreaker Fry, actually. Yeah, man, it was a good game up for the Madman. Get a clear chance 2v1. Could I run left 2? Them defender. I don't know how who the man sit on the flank. And true pass and nobody on the left side of the wing. Them left and Gabby. Coach, all my predictions looking. What kind of predictions? Which predictions, MPEC? Even Argentina for not picking Manu Wonder Kid. Porch, no sit flat. Porch, no more flat screen TV. Me tell you, JFF blind me. It look like it affect me years too. Yeah, man. Always seen a Tapa doing at Mount Pleasant. Coach, no more flat screen TV. What do you mean by that? Squid, me not understand. Me not understand. No more flat screen TV. If you who? If you buy one flat screen TV, the only thing you mash it up now is lightning or some power surge. Or if you not mash up when it come to your airport, you know. They are good. No. All right, FIFA World Cup. First game will be on Sunday. So we are go through the groups them and see which two team coming out of the group. What do say? We can't make them pick here. Nacho Cheese is a good baller, but him not making the Argentina squad. What say? Group A tricky. What you say? What you say? The host I got through? Senegal, Ecuador, Netherlands. Them two teams that got through for me. What you say? I saw that group here end. This is how this got. Group B is all of the groups them tricky. You wanna stay there? Squitty saying Portugal to the final. I like Qatar chance. Remember, was guest in the World Cup, and they think they need pretty in the Gold Cup. Well, yeah, yeah, man. No, that the first match I got play 11 o'clock. CVM, check your guide. Ball kick me no think so still enough because I can't off team them play against. Outside of your side, wicked one. So Squitter said Portugal are his team. Group A rough man cause 3 big side in the zone. Group B tough, yeah. 3 Lions won't advance. No, me think them are advance. Well, them again, morning play for Senegal, yeah. Big up yourself. Group B easy in my eyes. England and Wales. Chelsea soon start. Coach at 5 a.m. is the first match I show up on TV. 11. France on my side, coach. Okay. Ishmael as Argentina. Drop a flag on the team now and I heard the name beside it. Big up yourself, Brian. What go on? Oh, that thing that go on, Brian? England are come out of that group, man. It is a tough one between the US and Wales, you know. I give Wales it, you know. That's my group. I want to say. All right, Group C. South Africa. I know South Africa that. Saudi Arabia. Mexico, Argentina, Poland. Argentina, Poland, Mexico. All right, Group D. France and Denmark. Upset I go on still, you know. Me think upset I go on. But which one if you put the upset? Croatia, Japan, Germany, Spain. See, upset I go on. Group E. What do you say about Group E? You think that is a bold pick? You think that is a bold pick with Group E? Man said Denmark and Tunisia, so no France. What you mean, MPEC? If you make money from ads. Who decide to run ads in the World Cup? Check me, you know. If you decide to run ads in the World Cup, what a time to run the ads. What you talk about, Jairus? Which group? So, one second. Mexico come out of that group here. I don't think so, no, brother. That's why I said it was tough between the US and Wales. But me give Wales the edge. Once a Group B will be accurate. Spain and Japan for Group E. All right. Hey, I look back for it in a Jairus. But Germany, Germany. A man says Spain and Japan. I think one upset can go on now one of them group. Another group, I think upset are gone. Yeah, Group E. Wait, say Mexico can be hard match for Argentina. Me no see Mexico stopping Argentina. Me no see none of them team then of the group can stop Argentina. Germany, Japan, Spain. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so we are going good so far. All right, Group F. Is that Morocco, Canada, Belgium, Croatia? Why? That one, yeah? Belgium, the Croats. I saw me see that group right now. One big Benz me don't talk. You think at no Toyota or Honda. Honda hot, you know, Chris. The Honda hot. Where's that? Croatia win that group, yeah? John, actually. Yeah, man. Group F a hot group, man. Hot group. But me have Belgium, Croatia, Canada. Nah. Me not think the upset will come this, sir. Me not think Canada will come in at this group and create no upset. Me not think so. The worst me I put them at third. I'll put them at third. I'll put them at third. I agree with you, John Paul. Big yourself, Coach Minzy. Well, John Paul said, big up Patrick Coolness. Hey, Canada might be the dark horse, you know, but me not think them are go create no upset in another group still, you know. Me not think so. Me not think Canada is no dark horse in this group. They have to prove me wrong, Regine. Belgium, Croatia. No, sir. Mm-mm. Well, let me move off from Group F. Group G, easily. Brazuki. How this? Cameroon. How that one they look? Me I give African team upset in that one. Our Cameroon not so good. No, Cameroon. Let me reset that one. Switzerland are one tough team still, you know. Switzerland are one tough team. Switzerland tough team in terms of their lower block, but that alone can't do it. The Shakira World Cup gun man, and that we know the man they not laugh with people at World Cup. Ah, me no know yet. J-Ham. Honestly, me I look through it. Me hear people talk about the Canadian team, but me cannot see it. And the Senegal team, me all have them at first or so. But I probably second them coming out of that group. Yeah. Me not see nobody yet right now. That group here, Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana. All right. So based on who we put in us, so the matchups them, you know. These are the selections, you know. Yes, wicked man. Me think so too. So Netherlands I got take that one here. Argentina. That one I got tight, you know. You know me I put Croatia over Spain. Brazil over Uruguay. England over Senegal. France. Belgium. Portugal. So these are what? Quarterfinalists. What do you say about them here? Because based on the top two who picking, them come over to here to the round of 16, you know, and then put them in a group. Yeah, man, Senegal might be in a shambles, but you don't think them can squeeze through? Me, I say them are squeeze through to the round of 16, but to progress from there, I don't think so. All right. So let's get on to the quarterfinal game. Netherlands versus Argentina. Who no say? Of course. Who Portugal are going to play based on our pick? Serbia. Of course, then we go through. How you talk, sir? Yeah, actually, me think so. Unless we are gonna try change all the me not think them group are pick body, you know. Me think Argentina gonna beat Netherlands. Bam. Argentina gonna semi. Brazil, Croatia. Bam. England and France. France are gonna beat England, man. Belgium, Portugal. Me I go for Portugal for the upset. Portugal for the upset. England no go nowhere either. Still, you know, them backline is suspect. Man, USA upset England. USA? Which group again? Let me find it. No, man, they can't upset them, man. England are going to steamroll them. Well, say Portugal now reach so far. Are those predictions still in there, brother? Are those predictions? So, one big semi-final, Argentina versus Brazil. France, Portugal. Hey, you see France, Portugal. Me I go for Portugal for the upset. What want to say? Portugal for the upset. Brazil, Portugal final. That is my pick. That is my upset. And I know my stomach, people, is not my stomach. So don't get it twisted. Brazil, Portugal final. I want to say Brazil World Cup. Ah, listen to me. A lot of this thing is not going to go the way we say it today. Oh, we just do it for the fun, you know? Do it for the fun. Denmark. Let me see what Denmark there. Which group Denmark in? No, we don't sleep on Denmark. Denmark make it through the group. A group stage. If a Brazil and France, France are gonna win, man. If a Argentina and France, Messi are gonna win, man. Denmark and Brazil play in the final. What you're not saying outer east. Then if Denmark and Brazil play the final, easy win that for Brazil, man. Actually, say if it's a Brazil and Portugal final, 5-0 Brazil final, not even a laugh. I hear you. Qatar, big up yourself. Welcome.
All right, coach. Good evening. Good
Yeah,
evening
man.
to the viewers. silent Deskas and everybody else. There, no coach. Less than 100, less than 50, but it's not my thing. Cause my side now play, but me jump in for just give my little takes. Um, First thing is, coach, that people have to remember that the game is played on the field,
Mm-hmm.
not not
Not
on
on YouTube.
not on FIFA 23.
Not on YouTube.
No, the game play on YouTube. Only for games that on YouTube, so the man will say that they know where I talk about. Yeah, that's that. Um, I think this is going to be a World Cup with some shock results, particularly because of the timing of where it is in the season.
Mm.
And a lot of the professional players playing a lot of games. Um, and the squads normally they would have like about a month between when the season finish and when the World Cup start to be together. So the cohesiveness for some of the teams that have players coming from all around the world, like your Brazil and your Argentina, may or may not be there. But some people think things are like a foregone conclusion. I don't believe that at all. I think that you have to be wary of some teams, and I really believe that this is going to be the World Cup about egos. This is about whether Messi decide that he wants to be the greatest player on earth, and it's my view that if unless he wins a World Cup, he can never take that title from Pele or Maradona.
Mm.
Even though I've seen him with my own two eyes, I saw Maradona, um, famous hand of God, um, that put England to rest. But they, I see people just writing off teams like like so man not qualify for come on the World Cup. People qualify for come on the World Cup, right? So they we it's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a bumpy ride, particularly when you get into the round of 16 out of the group
Mm-hmm.
stage. Right? What I can see on my screen is Group D, E, and F, and the France to be coach. The Angola Kante missing is a dagger to the heart.
Mm.
That's why I don't believe that France will make it all the way to the finals. But we must remember that they have the Paul Pogba to some extent because the
No,
Paul.
him not go either.
No, I know. I said Paul Pogba to some extent. The missing of Paul Pogba. I said that the missing of N'Golo Kante is the dagger to the French heart, and Paul Pogba to a lesser extent. But the Paul Pogba for Man United is not the same Paul Pogba that plays for France. A different player, plays with a different intensity. So I think it's a double whammy for France. But on the other side of it, they have every striker that they could want. Right? They have Olivier Giroud, the veteran, who can come on, hold up, play well. Karim Benzema, who is underrated, but certainly one of the more consistent strikers year to year. Mbappe, sort of evil genius. So the French team is not one to sleep on. Um, Denmark, I think people are just, I think they're overrating them a little bit. They're letting the Euro get them carried away, coach. The Euros, they had an emotional roller coaster with Christian Eriksen and the heart issue and stuff like that. And so they had a lot of adrenaline and emotion carrying them through. But this is a different time. Um, so I think that this group for the second place will be closer than some anticipate. Spain and Germany. Spain is a new generation, but my issue with Spain is upfront. Um, up front. I don't see the striker going to get six or so goals in the World Cup for Spain.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only thing. They have a strong midfield. I think Germany dangerous because defensively they are very rock solid, and they have a number of young, exciting prospects in the team. They've got over their multiculturalism issues. Um, Black players have been integrated into the German team now, and they're the better for it. Of course, in a Group F, Belgium is a sleeper. And not to be slept on. They're the number 2 or 3 rated team in the world. Um, so, you have to look out for that. But again, I believe also, I don't think we can sleep on Canada because they qualified top of CONCACAF, which is not a mean achievement.
But look at the group that they're in.
Yeah, Morocco and Croatia. That's who they'll be battling. This is not your Croatia where you had Davor Suka that beat Jamaica 3-1. This is not your father's Croatia. This is a newer Croatian team. So you don't believe that Canada can spring an upset? You're muted, coach.
They have to do it for me to believe in this instance.
Yeah, but
Because
coach is
even
not.
though it might not be a Croatia with the Davos Sukkar and these sort of players, the quality that Canada played in CONCACAF is totally different from what they will face in this group. Croatia is still a European top team. Belgium, I think they will finish above of Morocco, but in terms of springing an upset, I'd have to see it, to be honest.
But coach, it's not an upset if you see it. That's the commentary. I'm saying to you that this group here is where I could see my surprise. I can't see Costa Rica doing it coming out of the group. Um, I don't see us. I mean, I think the second spot for Group D is going to be tight. I think the second spot for Group F is going to be tight. Um, that's my prediction, if you want to call it that, for these groups that you have up. Let me see which other ones you put up. Group A. Um, well, I'm not going to belabor the point. Senegal. Um, them now work the right guzzle. Cause their star man has gone. And with that, I think the dreams of Senegal would go. Mane, I think it's 13 or 12 or 13 of the last 15 goals he has either assisted or scored for Senegal. So I don't see where the rest of goals coming from. Don't see that. Um, they Ecuador is an unknown thing. They only came in last minute. I think there was a ruling by the Court of Arbitration last month or earlier this month about the nationality of one of the players. They were threatened to be kicked out, and I think that they might have been distracted. And I don't see the host Qatar doing anything. So again, the second place is up for grabs in this group. But Netherlands also has been known to self-destruct in a World Cup. You're looking right. You don't agree with that one?
I don't know what they call self-destruct. Have they self-destruct in a group stage? Because this is a group stage, and
You would have
I don't
self-destruct in
buy
a
that
World Cup.
at all.
I'm not saying they wouldn't come out of the group. I'm saying they would come out, but I'd say they've been known to self-destruct in a World Cup.
Okay.
Personalities and you normally have the cliques. You have the mainland Dutch players. You had the Surinamese, those from the Dutch-speaking Caribbean. It's never been a homogenous group. Um, even when they had the Frank Rijkaards and um, Marco van Basten and oh Lord, what's the Edgar Davids, they never did it then. And that to me was their golden generation. Ruud Gullit, that was their golden generation. So
Well,
they did.
we were supposed to have our golden generation and we never go. So I guess it happens in football.
It does. That's why I'm saying the game not played on paper, because on paper Jamaica supposed to be in the quarterfinals. On paper, on papier, to speak French, or on papel if you're speaking Spanish. But um, so it's a shame. I think the real shame though would come in Group B, and that's where when Group B starts on Monday, I'll be very hurt, because I think this is the group where Jamaica could have fallen into to play the slave masters in a World Cup, with the opportunity to get one over on them would have been a wonderful occasion. But um, I don't see anybody upsetting England. Iran, I can't remember any player that they have, but they have a couple of players like in the Italian leagues. If you can check the team thing, I'm gonna Google something. But if I recall, they do have a couple of Iranians playing in the European leagues. Um, it might be Germany and definitely Italy. But it'll be a ding dong to see who comes out second in this group. Really be a ding dong. Really, really, really be.
I'm giving Wales the edge though.
You're giving the Welsh the edge.
Mm.
Here's the funny thing about Wales. And as I was reading an article, coach, they and I always like to bring things back home to our own football situation. The, the JFFs has stated a policy that they don't want or would not be looking at players from League One and League Two. In fact, and we've spoke before about the quality of leagues. The English Football League, that's League Championship, League One and League Two. There are 29 players that are going to the World Cup um, from the EFL, 25 from the Championship, 2 from League One, and 2 from League Two are going to be turning out at the World Cup. And Wales, 2 from League Two are actually from Wales. Johnny, I can't remember what his name was. Anthony Grant's teammate at Swindon Town. So you could speak about the quality of the Welsh team if you wanted to look at it that way. I think the USA mainly has players playing in the top leagues, but it'll be a humdinger. This is a group to watch. This is a group to watch, evenly matched group, in my estimation. This is coach disappear. The ball in ball kick
Me not disappear, man.
in terms of defense. Wicked man Chris, I agree with the policy. I'm just saying that League Two players are at the World Cup, so it's not. I'm matching the fact that the USA has players playing in the top leagues around the world, particularly in Europe. You know what I mean? Hot Chili, who you said that the best defender would be? Kyle Walker. I think they have begun some homework, J Ham. I think they have begun. The new coach has begun some homework.
What you think about the addition of Chris there in Qatar?
That'll be news to me. I told the coach as not a good week for me health wise. So I just really I jump on and hear it. But he comes on in what capacity?
The chairman of the marketing.
This is a good marketer. Well, a good manager. Good manager. Put it that way. Good manager. Um, Daring Bunting and Golding. And in fact, one would look at um, Proven Investment, and Proven is a major sponsor. So,
Right.
you know, but where the real rubber is going to hit the road is a technical committee. That's where the real rubber is going to hit the road. That's where the change need to happen. DS electronics,
You
big
know,
up in
easy, you
so
know.
you understand. Um, Wicked man, Chris. That's what I said. That Wales has taken League One, League Two players as part of their setup. Um, Gareth Bale will be trying to have his swan song and put his name in history by moving with. I mean, it's history to qualify for the World Cup, but even to come out of a group would add some cachet to his name. So, you know, he went through a torrid time at Real Madrid. I understand. But congratulations to Chris Deering. I expect good things from him. Um, he's no peasant, you know. So I expect good things.
All right,
Um,
these two groups now. G and H.
Group G is the group of death for me. Um, Serbia, Switzerland, they're pretty much in there. I wanted to look at the Swiss team because something is thinking me about the Swiss. They qualified top of the group, coach.
Who?
Did Switzerland qualify top of the group?
I don't
But
recall, you know.
let me tell you, well, they lost 2-0 to Ghana in a friendly yesterday, but they beat the Czech Republic 2-1 and they beat Spain 2-1 in the Nation League match day 5 and 6. So now take the people them for the Granit Xhaka is the captain. Um, they have Shaqiri, that's the name I was really looking for.
Mm.
Who former Liverpool man. Um, you know, Jan Sommer is a goalkeeper who I think Manchester United, your team is interested in looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when you talk about multiculturalism, a midfielder like Ruben Vargas is there. With sort of Spanish, Latin origins. Fabian Scher in defense is the defender. So, but I don't know if I don't know. Gabriel Sow, that's a player that is in there. So it's not a bad team. It's not a bad team. You have a good goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
The defenses there. You have Granit Xhaka as a defensive midfielder. And Jordan Zakiri, who's in the latter stages of his career. Um, not the same Shakiri that was at Liverpool. He's not at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
um, he's not at the same level, you know. But Fabian Scher is certainly one to watch in terms of as a defender. He's not thing, and they have had good results. So I don't think that Serbia is a walkover to get into this thing, get the second place. I think that's what I was hearing from some persons. You know.
What about the other group then? The last group.
The
But
last
Cataract,
group,
somebody is challenging you, that group group G cannot be the group of death. The group of death is F. Some persons are saying, and it could also be E.
it can't be F. Japan and Costa Rica are lowly ranked teams compared to Germany and Spain. That can't be a group of death. So I would take that challenge any day.
Okay.
Yeah, Wicked Man Chris are true. Shakir is one of them national team players. One of the national team players. But
So
the
based on
last group
those picks,
coach.
Cataract.
Last group coach. Go back to the
Yeah.
last group and let me just tell you my thought of the last group, and I guess we can put these down here. I do. That's what Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana. I think, to me, coach, this is probably the most evenly matched group. This is the most evenly matched group. And I think Cristiano Ronaldo is going to have the shock of his life. Trust me.
Listen, shocking his way through.
No. I think if him not watch it, him can go do a part 3 with Pierce Morgan. Early. Go do a follow-up interview. I really believe that, coach. He can
United might sue him too.
Understand?
And see, you talk about Mona Street, a World Cup we talk about, brother.
He hasn't
You
come out smelling
easy,
of
you know.
roses, coach. He hasn't come out smelling of roses.
Huh?
He hasn't come out of the interview smelling of roses. And yeah, but take a part 3 and part 4. Can come up early. You understand? You believe her. And Portugal is a team that is a competition team, coach.
Yeah, you have to look on that too.
Right? But Diego Jota is out through injury. But they have most of the back line. Wolves are struggling, and a lot of the team, the Portuguese connection is at Wolverhampton. So we don't know what you think about that, coach. But this could be this again. This, I think, Portugal going out might be the biggest surprise, right? Could be the biggest surprise if they don't get their head in the game and the distractions around Ronaldo out of it. Understand? The striking line is always the problem for them, and Ronaldo is the person that chips in with his fair share of goals. But there's the strikers they have: Rafael Leao, Ricardo Horta from Braga as a local striker, Andre Silva, Gonzalo Ramos. They don't fill nobody with no fear, coach. João Felix, and he's not really on the boil for Atletico Madrid. So I worry about them. I don't know what your view is, coach.
I think Portugal, they're one good place for them to advance. Go deep in the competition. I predict them to go to the final with Brazil. Based on the draw.
Coach. Like, seriously? The final now show up on CNN, coach. Put a picture to play.
Huh?
It's not on Pierce Morgan sofa. The final I go on. Coach.
Cataract, look on the draw them. See, all right, this is based on
Portugal. and there's going to be a whole media circus around Ronaldo.
But that can propel the team to go forward too. All right, look at this. We have Portugal going through this round, going into they're going to be playing Serbia, and we pick them to go Serbia. So they're going to quarterfinal with Belgium. I said that they can upset Belgium and go to the semis, and upset France and go to the final. Remember, you was a France now have no something there, brother. Based on all these teams.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Over Belgium?
Why not?
Well, Belgium underperforms in tournaments.
Exactly.
But
and Portugal is a more of a in the past few tournaments, Portugal has shown their pedigree.
Yes, but that pedigree largely rests on the shoulders and the feet and the head of Cristiano Ronaldo. You know when is the last time Cristiano Ronaldo ever scored a free kick, coach? 7 years ago, really, he scored a free kick.
Yeah, but that no count right as a dog.
No, but you have
you go in a tournament. All right, you see, what is that? You see the history? The history is who they're gonna play against. I saw me predict football when it come on to that, Me now look for who no score a goal in a 7 years or whatever. You see, I look at what Portugal has done against Belgium at this particular time of the tournament, or in a tournament at World Cup. You understand? So at that, me I go look for me. Now I look for who no score no goal, because I know Ronaldo alone I score goal for Portugal. I can't tell her that.
Me can't tell her that. Said, you have a bread bucket thing now. I see how.
Well, we have 9 minutes. We can bread bucket dog still.
Well,
continue next day, which is tomorrow.
And that's the thing there. You understand? But when your captain distracted and them something there, me no see it. But wicked man Chris, I say right now if Portugal go a final in mommy turn him daddy. So those are fighting words. Say mother would have turned in papa. You understand? So coach, a lot is on the line with your prediction, coach.
What is the pattern ball kick? In Andre Nicholson said, like, the man scored free kick last season for Portugal. Andre,
you not scored in a club football. Take a shot. Go look and say when last time scored one club free kick. You got out of that limb, coach. I can't go out on a limb there with you.
It's not a limb still, it's just a bold prediction. Me feel so upset I go on, and I think Portugal could be the team based on the picks coming across. And me just haphazardly just say, all right, them are gonna beat France and
between the strikers, right? These are the team, this is the striker them, right? Ramos is 21 years old, right? He play one game, one goal. All right, that's 100%. I didn't even think that brother did so. Ricardo Horta, 6 games, 1 goal. Rafael Leao, 11 games, 0 goal. João Felix, 24 games, 3 goals. These are not strikers that going to drive no fear in nobody heart, coach. They don't drive no fear in nobody heart. No, the only other striker from them team were really you could have said reach double figures. A day to go Jota we have 10 goal and Andrea Silva we have 19. I mean I think when I remember seeing Andrea Silva in the team from Leipzig. So I'll be a single digit striker coach. I don't know whether that go reach for.
In a tournament this 7 games you aim for Qatar. 7 games.
Rafael,
me now go up on the line and I defend Portugal because Portugal are not my team. But look at the bracket. Portugal versus Serbia. Me can give Portugal a game because we take them out of the group, right? They are paired with Belgium. Belgium is known as a choker.
Yeah, Belgium does choke, but
yeah. So if they progress to the semi-final, they are going to be facing a weakened France team.
But coach, you have to look at the fact that Lukaku is leading the line for Belgium.
Who? So Lalu who?
Where's the coach?
Man went on the first touch.
Yeah, that's some fumble double thing, but the man will have the last touch, you put it in the net.
The man went on the first touch.
But he have the last
Why you
touch.
think my side sell him? Man on the first touch.
He have last touch. I think Lukaku is going to score goals in this World Cup.
So, all right, if we say Belgium are gonna beat Portugal, will Belgium beat France? So Belgium and Brazil are going to final. Ain't Qatar?
But now so nothing Jamaica on my side. But though you come talk about some higher science thing, coach.
Okay, hey, Virgin, we know that a school now. What kind of science you talk about?
But look, let me say higher science, coach, not science. Science.
Okay.
That's science. When I drive go to St. Mary.
Okay, me think of the St. Mary science center.
No, when I drive go to St. But beside that, so if Jamaica they reach a Qatar, we don't must drive go to St. Mary.
Hey man, they say Portugal not even beating Serbia. So as Serbia come across from this, so hey, you know, wicked, you know. I saw the man named Ronaldo.
JFF is my sleeper team.
Yeah, meaning the upset team.
To come out of the round, I think Canada is my sleeper team. To come out of the round.
Just to come out of a round, Qatar having a team.
You have to take it round by round, you know, coach. You have to take it rounds by rounds.
Man, just pick a team and not talk about a round.
Pick which team?
You think I'm boxing this?
Team. I tell you how I deal with World Cup, but analyze with your coach. But give them on the side, no props. Because I don't trust. But as I give my like a take, a lot of things you agree with, except we can't agree upon the Portugal team. Well, I'm saying Argentina's and Messi. Argentina's basically have to deal with the thing about Messi.
Argentina make semi-final and Brazil are going to eat them food. See the upper so. These are the pre-World Cup final. So Brazil are going to win the final 2 times.
Spain, the durability of Spain. Spanish
Spain not struck me.
The Spanish defense, no, them too slight, brother. And some of the big man them were name, although I don't name deal with it, you know. But some of my big man them, for them time, up in our business. So we don't know. Spain's defense is what would concern me. I think they have a good midfield, and up front, we don't know. What do you think about Spain, coach? Is that the last?
Spain not struck me right now, honestly.
Something right. Something no right. Yeah. Something
about Spain. I think them are going to win the group still, you know. But moving from there, Croatia is gonna
Spain,
beat them.
Spain have the other is the goal scoring that beat them bad, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Because Morata 27 goals in 57 games. He's at 30. But Atletico not firing, and him not firing for Atletico like that. And the next man, Fernan Torres with 13 goals. Then I have a striker with no, I don't know. Them striker them weak, brother. Them striker them weak, with that.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Them striking team weak. And as I say, in defense, you have a Spilaqueta in getting up in age. There's a whole new defense. Jordi Alba. I don't know if they'll regret leaving home. The hair. I don't know if they're going to regret that in terms
But
of
if they want to score a goal, why would they regret leaving him?
who the hair?
Mm.
No, I mean as an experienced keeper, but I don't see where the goals coming from Spain. Man, say the God truth, but they have some nice players in there. Rodri, Gavi, nice young player Gavi. You know what I mean? Sergio Busquets, the captain, is very experienced. You have to put some respect on him name. Pedri, youngster. It's the midfield that they're really starring and the wings and the wing play. Laporte and
Nikola Krishnokov is saying that the upset of the tournament will be US beating England.
coach. These are visitors that you might have, and they might not appreciate our Jamaica. But I was watching the TVJ news, and the talk is about the increase in drug use. Look here, you cannot come smoking guinea grass and go read the football. Which part of USA can beat England? That will never happen. That will never happen. I don't know your job.
Yeah, Joe, we don't know.
I look careful, because them have a whole heap of superstar. I see them flying. Andy
Andy
Cole.
Cole.
Them a go hard.
Low.
Well, Damian Lowe would have come home based on the fact the season ended, but we never hear say a man a go flying Andy Cole. You don't know.
A big
And
fan,
then
man.
they don't have the rights. No, but they're flying Dion Burton. I understand. I understand that one there. That
So,
can
respect Andy Cole views.
Yeah, but you have Jamaica's
Me think that
national.
him is a United legend.
No. You have a national program. I don't think you. No, I think we have quality analysts. I love to say a Darren Moore or somebody flying that really put some respect by name. But yeah. But Joby McAnuff, again, respect to that. Respect to see Damian Lowe, he's speaking well. Fresh from captaining in the Reggae Boys in Cameroon. So interesting. We have a young lady on there, Tishana McGowan. I don't know what's her background, but she seemed to be half sensible. She seemed to have half sensible. That thing there. I hear Bridget Arvin Higgins. What you want to know is how come they bench your coach? How come the man they leave you off a World Cup squad coach? Coach.
My name in that team.
Coach, that's a problem, coach. The selection policy, that's
No,
what
my name in that team,
that's
brother.
what people have a ball about, coach. The man
No, man, me never in that team, man.
As an erudite analyst. and then the man they bench you for a World Cup, coach, and flying
No, man, me name in that team, so we forget bench.
Boy, the man flying out the foreign ball, coach.
But at that you would like, Cataract. The foreign ball I did like. So yeah, oh yeah, curse about that. But differently still, the World Cup, yeah, it no strike me, no spark, nothing. I'm not used to them time of year a World Cup. It can be an innovation, but I mean, with the tournament that it is, me not really like the World Cup, yeah, mid-life season for some of the players them. You know, it kind of off, weird.
Stefan Wright. What sport is Trishana McGowan from, coach? I said I don't know. I mean,
Trishana ran 4 hurdles, I think, for
her.
Jamaica.
Well spoken young lady.
Yeah, man. She's a journalist, so yeah, you expect that.
But it's shaky.
What's
Normally
shaky?
you'd have had a month where you'd have international friendlies and you'd have
So
seen
that
more
me
of
a
the
talk about
teams and them
cataract, man.
together.
It thing just set away, Virgin. It no gain a vibe. Boom, Sunday World Cup.
Sunday World Cup, our coach a shut off his tree with a 2 hour. Them some the coach and them to the
No,
people.
man. Hey,
You
listen to
soon
me.
hear say style and flavor.
Yeah, man. We soon say style and flavor. Cataract. You just wake, you know. Me up from morning. Plus, we want to go on the road tomorrow, go take in some games and get some clippings for the people them. And then we want to come back to try catch
World Cup
triple
game I
treat.
play.
Huh?
World Cup game I play.
The Champions Cup I play, man.
Oh, yeah, which part you forward to? Which taller part? Out of stadium?
No must down a town, man. On the South Camp Road there.
Sabina.
So a whole lot of things to do, man. And then remember I said most of the games them that me can catch are gonna be the morning games them, you know.
Coach, you have to go roll out. Coach, you know, move right, you know, coach. You have to roll out your World Cup panel. You understand? The cranky and the man them who are take on the panel. You're there school, you know, coach. And the people them look for you. The coaches just forget them proper football thing. You see it.
The World Cup now go nice, man. It now go nice with them or something. Yeah. We just hope that the players them come and put in a very, very, very entertaining World Cup for the fans. But the thing don't look safe down at this place.
But coach, it look like FIFA. It look like Martelly say it look like the man want for broke FIFA because the man just wake up and said no alcohol in the stadium. And Budweiser is the main sponsor. So me hear all hell of pop loose.
Man, me say only some special areas that are going on now. Possibly
but
VIP areas.
Them said not in the stadium. No sales in the stadium. And
well,
Budweiser.
Then you hear someone pay people for come a stadium, make up the funds. Cause you know Qatar is a small country. And it might cost a lot to reach here, so a lot of fans might not be able to travel. And the time of year as well. It's not like it's summer when people that get them save them year, you know, vacation money and thing that not go on.
Because a lot
so this World Cup just set away, Bridget.
Coach, you watch FIFA Uncovered, the documentary?
No, I don't watch that one day yet, you know.
Serious with that, coach. You know, look nice. You know, pretty for conquer from the Caribbean, especially. You understand? You know, pretty. And then the last night's announcement that the Privy Council ruling has come down regarding Austin Jack Warner.
Yes, he have to go give for himself.
Extra night, so you better find a boat go to Venezuela and catch that. I tell you, yellow. I go to Cuba. A quick boat in the opposite direction. Because only a boat come from Venezuela go to Trinidad. So I better catch the return journey. Go chill there, so. Uncle Sam want yam him food.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, look.
Boy, at this time of your life.
You understand? If go rub out some time. Not easy. But the man, they go on dark. So when him have a diplomatic passport, and when the man they hold down on him and him son them, he wish his son them good luck. And then jump out. Oh man, cut one out of saber. And leave him son them for rub out some time in our states. So, boy, no. Brother. But it's people need to watch it because we need to be aware of what happens in the world. Um, we need to be aware of what happens behind the scenes when people are giving pretty speaking, but what the reality is. Because some of the things are some of the things that we hear from some familiar voices, you know. Things are audited and everything is audited and rare. But when Uncle Sammy dig down, those things were just on the surface. As a matter of fact, the lady who was on the audit committee and the integrity committee, she said, realize that those things were just a face card. But they weren't meant to investigate and make any changes or discover anything. So it's a good look. Catch it on Netflix, FIFA Uncovered. It got 6 episodes, you know.
Wicked man, I say, yeah, I watch too much True Island stories.
I mean, make coaches, there's people that know about TIS, you know, don't ramp with me, you know. Remember, say I mean in Muffet and Scarecrow, you know, man. And the man get vexed. Pull it in. Pass the bully beef tin. Put it in. Who is going to win, coach? That I think that we have to be a man now, coach, and
Win the World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
So you asked me if be a man and me pick you winner already, brother.
You picked the winner, coach? I didn't hear you.
Well,
So
this brother ain't easy, man.
I apologize.
I will sit down and say all along.
I apologize, coach.
No, you said be a man, like somebody different sit down and so.
Not a mouse. people drop on the prediction. Drop on the predictions. A submarine him take. Big up yourself right for it.
Drop your World Cup prediction winner. Is it Brazil? Drop the team will win the World Cup.
We just want a team. We don't want a bag of explanation and long explanation and wide explanation. Just drop a team. Just drop a team. You understand? Wicked man Chris, that's a problem, you know. I watch too much TIS. You understand? I never watch Keisha. That's a problem. Coach, this one is a sticky, wiki one. That.
Well, put my name out there already, you know. Brazil, me say, you know. Chris I say France. Jairus, Germany. Jairus, that not gonna work. You just are being hopeful. That cannot work, Jairus.
But coach, you cannot batter the commenters.
All right.
Yes, float management. We watch the captains, much to our chagrin and disgrace.
Yeah, we watch captain. We're gonna watch the next one now. FIFA Uncovered and see what go on there. So.
We don't know which I were. We don't know which I more scandalous one. I think FIFA Uncovered the wicked coach. In a one time, you know, the man them bringing a new president for CONCACAF, you know. And the man said, whereas Uncle Jack would have take 1 mil, the new man from Cayman coming and tell people they want 10 mil. The man said the man no there is a 1 day. I start ask Russian Bogle say Espana.
Yes.
Yes,
Jairus, that a bun me the 7-1. And now we not now the 7-1 a bun me.
One Benzema. So you said Benzema is going to get the golden boot?
Benzema bad baller, man. Freshly minted.
Yeah, Benzema, him
Ballon d'Or winner.
Him shot. I think the real surprise for this thing will be that Africa won't won't
feature
produce a
much.
team that goes deep.
Mm.
France have a lot of people saying it. It's hot chili don't know. Actually have R. But they don't how R drop into a prediction.
Yeah. Remember say in sometime hot and in sometime sweet pepper, you know, so that's why I
Cold
don't know.
chili. Sometimes when the chili we're cold. like it's a bit chilly outside, mate.
Adrian is saying Ghana goes through over Uruguay for me.
Yo. Not normal, coach. Seriously? Okay.
When is the last time there been a back-to-back winner? No way France winning. Plus, the team will win Confed, now win World Cup. That's why I pick Brazil. Argentina now win. Man says Spain backline all. Guleman, Valencia, Laporte, Aspi, Cavajal, all solid defenders. Jordi Alba, Garcia, Barca. If Spain no make quarterfinals, World Cup nah keep. Alright, sir.
Well, coach,
That is Krishnokov.
the thing is, the Uruguay, the big names are supposedly past their prime. Your Cavani, your Suarez. But then they have the young gun Darren Nunes, who has gotten hot in the last couple of games, last 2 weeks. Right?
Uruguay run out, man.
The defensive midfield, I always look for that Toshira. Move to Galatasaray. You know what I mean? It's not a play thing. It's not a play. Not a play. It's not a play something, brother. So, like I said, but I think the defense of Uruguay is the weak link. The defense of Uruguay is the weak link.
I think we're gonna put a lid on it right now. Coach, I get a watch along Sunday morning. Yeah, man. Which one of the game?
Well, it's one game Sunday morning as an opening game, coach.
Yeah. No, I don't think I get no watch along for that one.
For the opening game. Where you gonna get, coach? A preview?
Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow, and then after. And then the Monday morning early game.
After the England game.
Mm-hmm.
And then who's the first match? Is it Wales versus USA? That's how USA opens.
A one game Sunday.
The one game Sunday. I never put ever asked me what is cataract up to lately. But I tell you, say, sick out bad, bro. And
Yeah, formula.
Come on to Christmas. You know what I mean? So the sound bookings them they're healthy. No Champions Cup predictions, coach, for SBF.
We talked about it earlier.
Okay.
No, we talked about it earlier.
Join in. So
Are you forwarding later now?
You're rough past Central Eye. That's what we just hero. If you reach, it's like Jamaica reach a World Cup And I hope they match your buck up from Brazil. You're rough. All the fans of Central, you're rough. You're rough. You're rough. But Clarendon College versus Mona.
Yeah, man. That one, there was a feature talk that we did.
Is the game.
Should be an exciting one.
What is your prediction, coach? I just want to just have it again, just for mine.
I can't conclude.
And the match can't draw either, so. The match can't draw. There must be a winner.
Two good teams. You can't conclude for me right now.
Boy, I'm sick out there, man. I'm sick out. But you didn't have some work for putting the man. Blood pressure, yeah, so the man they take me off of everything. So when I put on social media and nothing else, I have to just go and chill. Mr. Dan says CC 3-1.
Just see how that go. So the schedule, people. Only game on Sunday, 11 a.m. Qatar, Ecuador. Monday, England, Iran, 8 a.m. Senegal, 11 a.m. Netherlands. US, 2 p.m. versus Wales. Tuesday, 5 a.m. Argentina, Saudi Arabia. Then Denmark, Tunisia, 8 a.m. Mexico, Poland. And then you have France, Australia, 2 p.m. Wednesday, 5 a.m. Morocco, Croatia. Germany, Japan, 8 a.m. Spain, 11 a.m. Croatia. Belgium versus Canada, 2 p.m.
Yeah, Jamaica time. Those are Jamaica time.
Yeah, these are Jamaica time.
So, what's your opening match? What's your prediction?
If you say Qatar, that are their first and only game they're going to win.
Qatar versus
Ecuador.
Ecuador 1, Qatar 0. Let's see it.
All right, so with that said, people, we're going to close out the show. Thanks very much for tuning in. Big up to Qatar, big up to the commenters, big up to the watchers who did not make a comment because you don't want to make a comment. You just like to listen to the content. Big up yourself. Big up to the persons on the Facebook. Big up to Krishnakov. Big up to Krishnakov. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Big up the whole tri-state, New York. Big up Bronx, Mount Vernon. Yeah. The worldwide Plains Road. Brooklyn. My place.
East New York.
Yeah, man. Queens. Well, you know, Long Island. Big up Neil.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, man.
West
all
Palm
the US.
Beach in the building. You know what I mean? All England, Birmingham. All England, and I get ready. 3 Lions touchdown, you know? But with the kitten business, coach. Come and know said that I come out of about, you know.
Devon say 1-1 Ecuador, Qatar. That's not a bad prediction either. But people, thanks again. Big up yourself. You have been more than good to us. You know what I mean? So until next time, tomorrow, we'll try to go up on the road, go do some, some work, send out some info on the Champions Cup and these things. You can't afford to miss it. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.